And it's all happening in Minnesota from the Target Center in Minneapolis. The Pacers taking on the Timberwolves. For the Pacers, they're in good position, ranked 5th in the East with plenty of games remaining. T-Wolves, Pacers, the NBA on 2K Sports. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Let's see the stat sheet here for Karl Anthony Towns.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Halliburton at the 1 with Brown at the 2. And it's Hield in at the small forward position. And for the Timberwolves, Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. 2 teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
And the Pacers start out with the ball. Conley against Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Conley. Halliburton for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Gobert with a screen on Brown. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Halliburton. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's a 3-point game. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year. Pass to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up at the elbow. And the basket by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Clearly, Halliburton is hunting his shots. He's not picky and knows exactly how to adjust on the mid-range jump shot.
Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hield passes to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Conley. Halliburton for 3, and it's Gobert with a rebound. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Edwards with it. Turner covering. Pass to Conley. Towns outside. To the middle. And they double up Gobert. Here's Conley. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
Now here's Towns. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Gobert. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Gobert's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Halliburton, the pass to Brown. Pass to Toppin. Now here's Turner. They double him with McDaniels. Halliburton for three. Connects from downtown. Halliburton's got his third bucket of the night. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Towns, left side. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Halliburton. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Brown, a screen on Conley. Outside, Brown. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Pass to Towns. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Paint is Carl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
Conley against Halliburton. Turner passes to Halliburton. Up and over Conley. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Outside McDaniels. Edwards against Brown. Edwards can't hit.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Brown passes to Turner. Here's Hield, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Now here's Conley. He's scoreless. From downtown, knocks down the long J.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Edwards against Brown. Halliburton left side. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And Towns has got the ball here for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. Pass to Conley. Now Towns, defended by Brown. Towns, that's good. Towns has got 6.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Conley against Halliburton. Brown passes to Halliburton. Driving to the basket. Now Toppin. Towns with a rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Halliburton. Shot is good by Edwards.
Hey, he's so strong in the upper body. You're not going to alter Edwards' shot with just a little bump.
And here's Brown. 9 points for him in his last game. Halliburton outside. Turner, a screen on Conley. Halliburton finds Turner. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And able to impact the game at both ends is Miles Turner-Clark.
You know, I like the fact that he's dangerous on offense, but more importantly, he's led the league multiple seasons in block shots. And he does not take time off at the defensive end of the floor.
What's up? And that one falls for Turner. Well, Clark, one thing you love about this time of year, every team in the league still has a chance to do great things.
Yeah, and you know, for some teams, BA, that means winning a championship. For other teams, that just means continuing to move in a positive direction.
Now here's Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Bruce Brown.
Known as the Stifle Tower, Gobert's defense and rebounding are valuable to this team.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And that one falls for Gobert. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Pass to Turner. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Towns. Halliburton against Conley. To the wing on the left. Towns, left side. Oh, a special move before that shot. Towns has got 8.
And I'm trying to think of how many 7-footers I know with that level floater in their arsenal. It's a short roll call list, folks.
Now here's Turner. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Pass to Halliburton. Going inside. Up and over Conley. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by Turner. 10 points for him.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. Conley passes to Gobert. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record.
You know, for Minnesota, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Anderson's checked in for Edwards. The Pacers also with a sub. Matherin's checked in for Halliburton. Matherin with a ball. Towns covering. Shot's good by Matherin. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Matherin so smooth with the ball in his hands.
Conley with the ball. 14 points his last outing. It's McDaniels on the wing. Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Towns. Now here's McDaniels. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Brown against Conley. Matherin with the ball. Here's Turner, defended by Gobert. Turner inside. He's against Gobert. Fades back. Toppin shot is off.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
McDaniels finds Conley. Towns down low. Guarded by Toppin. Excellent D there from Toppin. Brown passes to Hield. Down low. Here's Turner. Can't hit that one. And some solid defense from Towns. And the second straight year missing the playoffs for the Pacers, Clark. It seems things may be heading in the right direction, though.
Exactly, B.A. Rick Carlisle led the team to more wins in his second year at the helm than the first season, which is a good sign, and they do have a nice core.
Pass to Turner. Over Gobert, and he can't bank that one in.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And Towns slams it home.
Towns with the creativity and explosive.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so Brown will bring it up for the Pacers. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Turner. Healed for three. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Gobert. Anderson passes to Towns. And Towns slams it home.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Brown. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Clock at 6. Mathurin passes to Turner to win the drought. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And that one drops for him.
Boy, Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
There's 49 seconds left in the opening quarter. Anderson passes to Gobert. And that one's good. Gobert's got 9.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Mathurin. Turner, a screen on Anderson. Mathurin with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. Offensive board. Kick out to Brown. Let's go with a 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Toppin against Towns. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gobert with a screen on Toppin. Towns for 3. The shot won't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top, up by 7. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Early on, you know, we've seen them throwing their weight around in the low post, scoring a lot of points with physical, forceful play.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Neesmith out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's McConnell in at the point. It's scooped up.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Pass to Halliburton. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Three-pointer, Halliburton. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Halliburton's got 13. And here's Reed. Here's Milton. Edwards looking for an opening. Reed to screen on Halliburton. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Indiana. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That'll be the 5th of 7 straight games on the road.
Mathurin doing a nice job making himself a target with the quickness he has in transition.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, "If I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Graham?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
And the Pacers with possession here. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. McConnell from outside. Alexander Walker grabs the board. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. With a 9-footer, and it's Milton. That time on the assist from Edwards. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead. McConnell outside. The 3-ball. Fires for 3. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Reed. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
He's off on the first. One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Milton. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Brown comes in for McConnell, and he sinks the second. Here's Halliburton. 13 points in the game. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Matherin. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Creating and making an opportunity for himself. Nice use of the pick by Matherin.
Pass to Edwards. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Mike Conley.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Halliburton. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Hits the 3-pointer.
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves. All right, let's bring up a leaderboard. Shooting guards leading the way in steals over the past 10 games. In the third spot, Bruce Brown.
And those steals haven't come just by accident. They've gotten them through the effort they're willing to expend on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, the most active hands in the league, I think, belong to those fellas right there. I mean, that is one pesky bunch of pickpockets.
Outside Conley. There's the 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Jackson, the screen. Halliburton, the pass to Jackson. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game.
I just love the ball.
Conley against Halliburton. Reed to screen on Halliburton. From deep, Conley knocks down the triple. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Now here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. Outside Edwards. Lets the three fly. Mathurin with a rebound.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
To the paint. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in his many attempts.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
High post Reed. Pass to McDaniels. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Toppin. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Here's Jackson.
And they're sitting at number 2 in the NBA in field goal percentage. They've got a smart offensive system in place. You won't see them forcing shots too often.
And this is a team that loves to play at a breakneck pace. Once they get the ball, they're looking to push the pace. And they are the best in the league at converting in transition. That free throw good from Mathurin.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Both free throws good from Mathurin.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Now here's Edwards. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Mathurin against McDaniels. Mathurin passes to Turner. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls. Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Turner. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, BA, that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
And so Turner nails them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Attention fans, now the court is your hot squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Give him a hand, fans. Your Timberwolves dancers.
Pacers on D. They lead by 11. Gobert finds Conley. Edwards fires from way outside. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Look at that from Edwards, way out there.
Toppin outside. Pass to Turner. The 3 is up. On target from range. Turner's got 10 points in the game.
They are shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
And here's McDaniels, guarded by Toppin. McDaniels, that's good.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
And here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Left side Matherin. Outside Brown. 5 on the clock. Now Halliburton. Tipped. Stolen by Conley. And he lays it in on the break. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Fellow Buckeye Mike Conley, one of the outstanding point guards in the league. His defensive prowess, superb. He's not afraid to go after steals, and he usually gets his share.
Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their set.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 16. There's a screen by Turner. Oh, yes, sir. Halliburton from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Excellent mobility right there. I like when Gobert rolls to the rim with that aggression.
Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Indiana calls timeout. Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Milton comes in for Edwards. Fields checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. Conley against McConnell. Pass to Hield. Toppin with it. McConnell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Gobert. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. Double team on Towns. Back to Conley. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. McConnell passes to Turner. Now here's Hield. McDaniels covering. Back to Hield. Now here's Toppin. It's Brown on the wing. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Brown's got 5 now. Milton against Brown. Towns for 3. The Pacers pull it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the middle. Pass to McConnell. Up top Turner. Defended by Gobert. Kick out to Brown. Off target with the 3. The Timberwolves have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Gobert with a screen on McConnell. Conley passes to Gobert. Strong finish by Gobert.
Gobert filling up all the stat categories in this one. What a well-rounded player.
Pass to Turner. And there's 1:38 left in the second quarter. And the basket by Hield.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 9. Over to the left wing. Towns down low. He's against Toppin. Excellent D there from Toppin. Here's Hield, and Gobert with a block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Toppin passes to McConnell. And here's Brown for three. Towns with a rebound.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Conley finds Towns. Double team on Towns. Brown against Conley. Gobert with a screen on Brown. From deep, Conley. He buries it from three. Conley's got 8 points here in the quarter.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
And it's Turner, that time on the assist from McConnell. And the Pacers lead by 8.
This is all you can do. I mean, Turner's height, length, skill level, and he's got confidence now. That all allows him to score under pressure.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Milton. Let's go with a 3. And another 3 from Minnesota. Now here's Hield. Pass to Turner. Lets it fly. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Indiana Pacers.
Well, we know how pivotal three-point shooting has become in this league, and we're seeing it again tonight. They're firing lasers and doing damage.
Yeah, they're spacing the court and finding open shots. And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
I think for the Pacers, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Indiana leading. Halliburton outside. Toppin, a screen on Conley. Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Toppin, 1 shot.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Now Edwards. Towns a screen on Brown. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Hield. And it's off from three-point range. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Edwards finds Conley. Here's Gobert. Towns with the ball. Guarded by Toppin. Towns passes to Conley. Edwards with it. 6 to shoot. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
And he's going for the oop here. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Hey, I'll say this about Halliburton. He is a great decision maker. You won't see him mess up the pick and roll very often.
Now here's Conley. 11 points in the game. Count the basket. Conley's got 13 now.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Pass to Turner. Now Halliburton. He's guarded by Conley. Halliburton misses. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Puts up a deep 3. A rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Halliburton outside. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Knocks it down from distance.
All Halliburton needs is a little dancing room. Once the screen provides that, he's ready to roll.
Pass to Gobert. Edwards against Brown. Now Conley jacks up a 3. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Turner finds Halliburton. Out to Hield. From the top of the key, Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Toppin, a screen on Conley. Halliburton with the ball. Towns covering. Conley against Toppin. Here's Halliburton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
So he gets them both.
And when you watch Halliburton run point, he makes life easy for his team.
You know, he's like a Pied Piper. He's a guy that other people gravitate to and enjoy playing with. Always has his head up. He's excellent at reading angles and situations and using the right pass at the right time, and rarely seems to force shots. I mean, that's the quintessential playmaking point guard if ever there was one.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert. One shot.
What's up?
For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Brown against Edwards. Hield passes to Halliburton. 13 feet out, and it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Gobert on the high post. Pass to Towns. Inside, Gobert with it. For 3, Conley. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Brown finds Halliburton. And here's Turner, defended by Gobert. Here's Halliburton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, Clark, what you marvel about with Halliburton, the accuracy from both the field and the line.
Well, there are very few guys that are part of the 50, 40, 90 club, and every year he's flirting with that. And when he doesn't have the shot that he wants, what I like is that he just simply makes the right basketball pass.
Free throw good, Halliburton.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
He does not get the second one. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Toppin outside. Up top, Turner. Outside, Brown. There's a screen by Toppin. Launches it. Brown can't hit. Minnesota has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Brown. And here's Edwards outside. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Toppin, a screen on Conley. Halliburton, pass to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 14. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Three-pointer, no good. Indiana's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Halliburton against Conley. And here's Hield. Takes a 3. Sinks it from distance. And now it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
There's the quick hands from Hield. Saw the defender closing in, then pulled the trigger.
Here's Edwards. Oh, power it home.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's Halliburton following the score by Minnesota. Turner, a screen on Conley. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Let's keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Brown against Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Towns outside. Edwards against Brown. from deep three-point land. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Indiana Pacers. On Friday, they're off to Washington to face off with the Wizards. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it, and does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Anderson comes in for Edwards. And the Pacers also making a change. Mathurin's checked in. He hits the second from the line. The Timberwolves trail. Conley looking for an opening. Reed, a screen on Brown. Here's Conley. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got 11 rebounds in the game. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Now here's Mathurin. He's got 13. To the inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
Conley against Brown. Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. Anderson with it. 5 to shoot. Back to Reed. The three is up. Mathurin with a rebound.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Some changes for Minnesota. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Milton subbed in for Mike Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Towns outside. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Now here's Towns. Clock is at 3. Inside. Reed. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. Indiana has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And here's Mathurin. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Pacers also making a change. Halliburton's checked in for Hield. Now here's Reed. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
McConnell against Milton. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
McConnell at the line for one.
59 seconds left in the third. Halliburton against Edwards. Reed to screen on Halliburton. Shot is good by Edwards.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Indiana on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. Halliburton finds Matherin. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Good work by Matherin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
Pass to Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Can't connect from short range. McConnell passes to Jackson. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Edwards. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Indiana closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Keep working the game, possession by possession. Keep doing everything hard. Down there, let's get some stops.
Coach Carlisle imploring his guys to lock in defensively.
Defensive intensity is important. The offense will come, but you need the defense to bring effort.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got Nesmith. TJ McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Isaiah Jackson, and it's Matherin in at the 3 slot. And so it's Minnesota with it, following the bucket by the Pacers. Edwards against Halliburton. It's stolen away. Pass to Nesmith. Outside for McConnell. Here's Nesmith. Halliburton with the ball. Here's Jackson. Anderson covers. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson the screen. 3-pointer Matherin. And the dunk by Jackson.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Reed after the basket by Indiana. Melton, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Halliburton. Jackson with a screen on Milton. Offline from the top of the key. Outside Edwards. Milton passes to Reed, who poked away. McConnell with a steal. Now the Pacers on the move. Jackson down low. Reed defending. McConnell against Milton. McConnell passes to Jackson. Shoots over Reed. The offensive rebound. He shoots again. And it's laid in by Jackson. And the Pacers lead by 17.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Alexander Walker. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. The Pacers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. McConnell passes to Matherin. Here's Halliburton. Sweet little floater. Halliburton's got 32 points in the game.
Just excellent concentration there by Halliburton, not allowing the bump by the defense to throw him off his mark.
And Minnesota calls time here. Gobert's checked in for Alexander Walker. The Pacers also with a sub. Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Edwards against Halliburton. Now here's Edwards. He's closely guarded. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. Reed passes to Milton. 6 on the shot clock. Now Anderson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, he may not be a flashy player, but Kyle Anderson is a winner, Clark.
He really is. I mean, he's selfless, understands how to play. You hear that said a lot. It's about IQ. It's about feel, understanding. Gets it done at both ends of the floor, and I love the fact that he's a tremendous playmaker at 6'9".
And he knocks down the first one. And Anderson drops them both. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's McConnell driving inside. Edwards pulls it in.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now here's Anderson. Here's Edwards. 5 on the clock. Anderson inside. He's covered by Matherin. Anderson gets the bucket. Anderson's got 4 points in the quarter. Milton against McConnell. Down low. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Low block shot. Anderson gets the bucket.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
Edwards against Halliburton. Outside Edwards. No good on the triple. The Pacers have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. To the middle. Here's Nesmith. Oh, and Reed with a block. And he's able to get it back. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. And Conley subbed in for Milton. Heald's checked in for Indiana. Brown comes in for McConnell. You know, Clark, year to year, we've seen some encouraging growth from Aaron Nesmith.
I agree. I mean, he's been developing his game, working on it, expanding it. You know, young guys have so much to learn when they enter the league, and he's clearly putting in the work, and it's paying off for him.
Towns, rebounded by Halliburton.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Stolen by Conley. Pass to Towns. Double team on Towns. For 3. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist with that last one. Brown against Edwards. And there's a pick. The drive by Brown. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Good decision making by Hield. giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
Conley against Halliburton. Outside Edwards from deep. The rebound by Nesmith. The Pacers have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Pass to Halliburton. Rebound Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Halliburton. Shot is good by Edwards.
You know, when you're a guard like Edwards, I think you need the teardrop in your arsenal. Too many great rim protectors in the NBA. That's a shot you need to have.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner from behind the arc. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Turner's got 22 points.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
McDaniels with it. Outside Conley. Over to the wing. Towns passes to Edwards. Again, the miss by Edwards. The Pacers have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Pass to Halliburton. Good on the bucket. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
And Edwards puts up a deep three. And here's McDaniels. Back to Edwards. To the paint. Here's Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall. He's got 26.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Halliburton.
You know, from the jump, he was on a mission. You could see it. It was clear. Going after hoops, no matter what the defense tried, they had a tough time stopping him. I think he could have predicted early on we'd be talking about him right here and right now. That's how good he's been.
You know, I got to applaud his incredible energy out there tonight. Losing again was not an option for him. He wouldn't settle for anything other than a win. Minnesota on D. It's an 18-point game. Hield passes to Toppin. Now here's Halliburton. He's guarded by Conley. Turner, a screen on Conley. Pass to Turner. Clock at 4. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Back to Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Turner, a screen on Conley.
Not many ways to avoid Gobert when he's on you. I mean, that's what makes him so tough.
And here's Conley. Back to Edwards. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Pass to Brown. Back to Halliburton. There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. The Pacers again can't hit. Minnesota shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Conley passes to McDaniels. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Towns Towns for three, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
It's a real challenge, a major challenge to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
Brown finds Hield. Now Halliburton. Pass to Brown. Hield from outside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his third assist of the night. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Top it against Towns. And another basket for Minnesota.
Entering the league already with a good jump shot, Towns has improved his leg strength. That gives him even more consistency on that J of his.
Now here's Hield. To the left wing. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. McDaniels from long range. Here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. The three ball. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Gobert. Edwards has got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Pass to Towns. Towns double team. Inside. Here's Gobert. Good on the shot.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Pacers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Here's Brown. Following the score by Minnesota, pass to Hield. Now here's Halliburton. From 9 feet, good work there as it goes. Halliburton's got 36 points.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And the 3 is good, and the foul. This could turn into a 4-point play.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
Anthony Edwards. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Eight seconds left in the fourth quarter. McConnell outside. And so it's Indiana winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Halliburton.